Welcome to the My Quilts App tutorial. This is going to be a series of tutorials to help you get started with the My Quilts app and teaching you how to navigate through the different features of the app. So today we're going to do the first step in setting up your profile and adjusting your settings in the My Quilts app. So what you're going to do first is go to your app store to download the My Quilts app. And once you do that, you'll go ahead and log in and make an account. Once you've done that, you'll have a profile icon down here in the bottom right-hand corner. You'll click on that, and there will be an edit button. When you click on this edit button, this is where all of your settings will be. So we're going to go through them one at a time. So first things first is that you can add a photo to your profile. We do recommend adding a photo to your profile just so that you're recognizable and other people can find you if they're your friend or get to know you better. If you don't like the photo that you have, you can always click the edit button here in the corner to adjust your photo. And then if you make any changes on this page, you're going to need to click the update profile button here. And there's also another one of those buttons at the bottom right here. So let's start back up at the top. You can add your first name and your last name, and then you can add a username. If you don't add a username, then your default username is going to be your first and last name. So if you want to keep your first and last name private, or you want to use a business name, then you'll add that right here in the username, and that's what people will see. You can, in the settings down below, which we'll go over in a minute, you can keep your first and last name private. Now you're going to enter something in here for your bio. Again, if you use a business name, you can enter in here something about your business, something about who you are, maybe just some interesting facts about yourself, how long you've been quilting, whatever you want. This is really just for you and for people to get to know you better. Then you're going to have here, this is your email that you sign into the app with and the password to get into your app. Next is the privacy settings. So like I said earlier, if you want to keep your first name anonymous and your last name anonymous, you can turn those off so that when people look at your profile, they don't see your first and last name. That's fine. You can put those on private. Same with your email address. You can make that private. When you're entering projects into the My Quilts app, the default setting is to make each project public and each journal entry public. However, we do know that some people don't like that or don't want a particular journal entry to be public, or if something is too private, that's fine. You have the ability to set those default settings to off. Now, this doesn't mean that they can't ever be public, but this is what you normally are going to want. So I leave mine on public, and then if there happened to be a journal entry I wanted to keep private, then on that, when I enter that project, you can click on or off on that specific project. So these are just your general settings for the default visibility. And then again, when you're all done, you're going to hit update profile, and up here you'll see a button or a pop-up that says success. And then you can exit out of the edit profile section. And once you've done that, you should see all your updated information here. Again, if you edit anything, you do need to click this update profile button or it won't save. So once that's all done, this is your profile page. This is what people will see when they click on your name. They'll see all your projects that are public, and they'll see all your information that you clicked as public. So you can see here is my username, my first and last name, my email address. It automatically puts in here how long you've been a My Quilts user. So My Quilts user since March of 2023. And then my bio is right here as well. The fun thing about the profile is that it's going to tell you how many projects you've entered. I think this is a really cool feature because it kind of, I think, lose track of how much we've done or underestimate how much we've taken on. So this is fun to see how many projects you really have completed. And obviously I haven't entered everything because 46 is not everything, but it will give you a starting number of how many quilts you've completed and entered into the app. The next fun thing is the followers. This is how many people follow you on the app. Currently, you can't click on it to see the list of people that follow you, but that will be coming in a future update that we're working on. Same thing with following. If you are following other quilters, this will show you how many you're following, and in a future update, you'll be able to click on that list and see who all you're following. And then these are all the projects that you have entered. I know a lot of people have asked if there's a way to filter or categorize your projects. Currently there is not, but once again, we are working on that, and that will be in a future update in the next coming months. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.